Hello out there, all you wonderful people. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time and your ear, listening into another Pitch for Switch video. And this time I'm going to be talking about something that is near and dear to my heart, and I think would be near and dear to the hearts of many Nintendo fans, and that would be SNES Remix. Yeah, I paused for a while. I did that on purpose, but I just figured it would make it a little bit more funny. Yeah, SNES Remix. So I'm kind of wanting Nintendo to go ahead and move forward with that, because it was a good thing for the Wii U to have the NES Remix and have all of the various little challenges that you could have, as well as giving you exposure to all of the other the games that it gave you exposure to, and a lot of things that people wouldn't probably play anymore or wouldn't have ever played at all, because they were either too young to be around for the game, or when back then there weren't enough copies of that game around in their area. There's a lot of reasons that somebody may have missed out on a lot of older NES games, and NES Remix was great for that, for the Wii U. And seeing where the Switch is going, and I think hopefully Virtual Console will be soon arriving, SNES Remix being dropped along with a Virtual Console that is chock full of Nintendo SNES games, that would be a good move. That would draw a lot of attention towards it, as well as give people a chance to sample every other game out there and give you different ways to play some very iconic moments in some of these franchises, like defeating defeating Ganon in A Link to the Past, Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. So, like, they could change up how you have to defeat him and make it a time-based thing, or make you have to use a different item in order to do it. Like, there's a lot of things that they could do with it, just like they did with NES Remix 1, 2, and Ultimate, which ended up on the 3DS. And I think Ultimate is just 1 and 2 together anyway. I could be wrong. I just think it is. And then they could take another franchise from Nintendo to highlight. Again, Zelda would be a good example for this, to give you a alternate version of the game, like they did with Super Mario Brothers, and gave you Super Luigi Brothers, or I think that's what it was called. And the game was flipped backwards for you to play through. I'm like, that's another cool concept that they could use. And it would be nice to have something like that, and it would be a bonus in order to be able to play something like that. And for me, I think it would be cool. I don't care which franchise they do it with, honestly. I just hope it's not Mario this time. Like, I know right then, when they did it then, they had the year Luigi thing going on and all that stuff, and Luigi was getting a lot of push to be the front man for a little while, so I would hope that they pick something else. Hell, they could even go back and redo A Link to the Past and make you play as Zelda this time, and have Link be the one that's been kidnapped, and be Prince Link and the heroine Zelda. I mean, it'd be an interesting thing to do. Like, it's not like it takes that itself wouldn't take a whole lot of work. I mean, it would take some reworking, some of the scripting and the storyboarding and stuff like that, but it wouldn't take a whole lot to make that game over in that way, is what I'm saying. I mean, I'm just looking forward to that possibility. I have a feeling Nintendo's going to do it. So I just kind of want to get my video out there and have it ready to go. And well before you guys even hear this video, it's weeks. It's a couple weeks before you guys, from when I recorded this to when you guys actually hear it. There's a couple weeks. Like, there's separation. There's a gap there. I mean, it's just like, I could think of so many moments in different games, like in Super Metroid, when you first get your speed boost and you first use it. Like, there are ways that they could just manipulate that in and of itself, or give you challenges again that put you in these situations, so that if you do decide to play a game, be like, oh, I know what to do at this part. I figured out how to do this. And it'd be cool, again, for younger people who don't know anything about these franchises, are not familiar with them. That would be awesome. And I personally would love to see that. And even for older people like me who are who are ingrained with Nintendo's franchises and all these games, I would love to see just a bevy of different things that they could do. I've been using that word a lot lately. I would love to see them just take all the older concepts and reuse them into something else and show off that how fun and amazing their games can be. Heck, I would especially be looking for some of those F-Zero challenges for the original F-Zero, and heck, they could even throw in, you know what, they could throw in that F-Zero 2, the unfinished, I think it was unfinished, and they never put it out on the SNES. There you go. That's the game that they could go ahead. They could finish the game and put it out for the SNES remix. Say you have to just like, and I would make it so that you have to earn a certain number of stars or star tokens in the game in order to unlock it. There you go. That's all you need, and then that would be another justified reason to get it, because you'd have something new there outside of just the challenges and the remixed setups where you would take Samus from Super Metroid and throw her in Super Mario World, or take or take Captain Falcon and throw him in Metroid. just put a character model for Captain Falcon in Metroid. That'd actually be pretty interesting. Or put Kirby in The Legend of Zelda. Like, just little things that they could do. Like, and we all know which form Kirby would take if he was in The Legend of Zelda. He'd take his sword form with his little green stocking cap. But I mean, I could go on about the possible things that they could do with it for a long while, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stop here. Thank you guys very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears out for more stuff from me, and until the next time, please enjoy your games and peace out.